Hi guys, it's Summers here and welcome along to episode 88 of the Solihull Moors Career Mode series here on FIFA 20. Just a quick reminder, if you are new around here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification to let you know when my content goes live. And if you do go on to enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button. But in the meantime, Solihull Moors down in 8th place, 10 games in the Premier League, 16 points on the board. I don't think we're doing all too bad, but the last episode was a galling one, with Watford absolutely pantsing us 5-1. But as you can see, they are currently 6th in the league. So perhaps we need to give them a little bit more credit than we did in that episode. And talking about giving credit, first game up is Manchester United, who are also ahead of us in 5th place, level with Watford. So I expect quite the challenge. Let's get on into it. Okay, so here we go. It is a home game for the first one. It's at Moorlands Park and we face off against Manchester United, as I mentioned there in the intro, who have a really decent lineup, if I'm being honest. A couple of players on the bench that are a bit more tired than the players that have got there out on the field with slightly lower averages, but players like Barco out on the left-hand side would be second string, owing to the fact that they've got Thomas Lamar. So, you know, it isn't a bad amount of depth here at Manchester United. Having said that, Willy Bolly at centre-back, the ex-Wolves man, would also be sat out on the bench or in the reserves because they've got Christensen, who plays for Chelsea currently, an 87 rated centre-back, but he is rather tired to be featured in this lineup. And then they've also got Tillemans, who has quite a severe injury, so he's 87 rated as well. So just imagine how stacked this lineup could be if they hadn't got a lot of fatigue and injuries. Anyway, let's get on into it. Solihull Moors take on Manchester United. Okay, so what I didn't mention in that opening was the fact that we've switched to a 4-3-1-2. I've noticed in those last few games that we went down to the bigger teams that really we started out poorly in the first part of a game, and I really want to try and shore things up as we come through the first opening phases of a game. James down this right hand side got a huge amount of pace on us as he whips it in, and Cody comes out to prevent that coming forward into Moise Keane, and Witzel's come through and a great save from Thomas. It's into the box again and Thomas saves our blushes, and we dispatch the ball upfield quickly, inviting the pressure as Smith turns on the edge of the box, but Mandy there comes out exceptionally well from the centre-back position to take it off him, and we level Odegaard. Well done there, lads, and Cody knocks that away. Patterson one more out to Taylor, and Taylor again losing possession in that midfield area, which is usually one of his good attributes. A lovely shot from James, just goes up and over the bar. We're at it again. Good save, Thomas. And Cody can't stop the rebound. And yet again, I have made the mistake of thinking I can play out from the back, and have got caught out with Moise Keane getting himself on the score sheet for Manchester United. The first real decent attack of the game obviously fell in Manchester United's favour. Thomas does an exceptional job at point blank range, and Cody nearly, very nearly, stops it on the line too. Smithy. Go on, Nystrom. Oh, he nearly slid it across. That's great work by De Gea to come out and prevent Woodrington getting a shot away. Ball into the box. Whoa, bullet header from Odegaard from 18 yards. Flies into the stands. One thing that I think I've failed to let you guys know about though, it's been in the description box of each episode, but for this season I have been using Paul V2K4's gameplay mod as well, just to try to increase the level of difficulty on this save, and obviously that he is making this a different task, let's say. It's not the only reason why we are struggling. Obviously there's a big step between here and what we were facing in the championship, but I think that is playing a significant part, let's say, in our downturn in form. He's done his man. Ball comes in. Oh, they've hit the post as we just get to the half-time break at just 1-0 down here at home at Moorlands Park. Manchester United there, very close to getting the second before the half-time whistle blew. Okay, so as we come out from the half-time break, we have made that substitution, Patterson coming off the field, and I've shifted formation. I mean, this might be absolutely disastrous, but we've gone to 3 at the back, so it's a 3-5-2, bought on Marshall. Let's see if we can inject some pace into the team from that right wing, and maybe overturn this deficit that we've managed to get here against Manchester United, as McDonald now drives forward, looks off to find Nicholson, and he'll take that ball back off of him. And James has been exceptional for Manchester United in that midfield area, just stealing the ball away from Taylor in the first half, and now McDonald in the start of the second half. We are going to have our work cut out for us, and we've been exposed. Great strike from Odegaard as the ball just drops loose out to him. Manchester United now 2-0 up. Well, the 3-5-2 experiment has already seen its first victim as Manchester United score one at the wall end. Cody down the line to Marshall. That is a terrible ball. What am I playing at? Great work by Nicholson to block that effort. Saved our bacon. And Barco now looking to try and run rings around Connor Cody. Delivers one to the back stick, and Thomas comes out to get it. Nice play. Patterson now. Who's going to drop in? It's Widrington. Out wide here. Nystrom's dropped off. Looks inside, and there we go. First shot on goal, and it's a lovely combination of Widrington and Nystrom to get us back into this game with 15 minutes left on the clock. Can we overturn the deficit? Okay boys, let's go for it. Couple of subs incoming. Smithy comes off, as does Taylor, and we put Bellingham into the cam role. And Gray has gone out left wing. Let's see if we can get back into this game. At least a point would be lovely. Just dragged that shot wide there, Moise Keane. Drops it off to Jude Bellingham. Over to McDonald. We got one over on the far side, but we couldn't find him. And with just a few minutes left on the clock here, we have a free kick in a very dangerous position. And we all know who is going to be taking this. Can't beat De Gea. Not with that kind of shot. That needed to be top corner. Come on, ref. Timer. And there we have it. A loss in the first game of this episode. The boys did exceptionally well during that second half, and it seems to be the pattern of things. We are letting things get away from us in the first half. That's why I tried the 4-3-1-2. Didn't quite pan out. Had to chase the game. Unfortunately, we get our first L of the episode. Okay, so just a quick notification here about Eddie Patterson, who is going out on a 1-year loan move to Genoa. I think that will do him the world of good. I can't give him enough regular time on the pitch, and he has been complaining as of late. So let's get him out there playing some games, and hopefully he'll come back refreshed and we can use him in the first team lineup. Right, so the second game of this episode, we travel to Goodison Park to face off against an Everton team that have managed to accrue Hudson-Odoi, El Ghazi and Mason Greenwood. I'm reverting back to the 4-3-3 as they're playing in a 4-4-2. Let's see if we can get a good result on the board here, as Everton currently lie down in 15th place. Oh, stolen in by Widrington. He drives through the middle, gets a shot away, and only a minute on the board. And Everton are ruining their awful passing in that midfield area. It's just unleashed Widrington. They didn't get towards him, and he's just smashed it home. Cheeky stuff there from Widrington, driving right through the middle. And Martinez, who's made his way from Arsenal to Everton, can't keep that from hitting the back of the net. 1-0. Odoi setting off down the left-hand side. He's shadowed by Adalton. He tries to get the tackle in and does steal the ball away from him. What are you doing, Thomas? No way. That is mental. I weren't trying to put the ball there. You ain't going to get an easier chance than that, Calvert-Lewin. I mean, seriously, is that where I would be passing the ball? No. I was trying to pass it to Adalton. Unbelievable. I've got to be careful not to lose my head here, because I am absolutely fuming. Marshall pushes it away down the right-hand side. Comes back. Man on the edge. What? What are we given? What is going on here? What the hell was that for? Okay, I just checked the replay and basically McDonald bodied one of the defenders. No, nothing I did. Ray comes across towards Frimpong. It's down the line to El Ghazi, but Duhu does well. And then he's under immense pressure, deals with it. And we'll break away here with Demiri Gray. Little shuffle ball off. McDonald with a turn of pace. Oh, forces the save there from Martinez. You could see it coming, it was opening up. Had no other real opportunity aside from giving that full beans. Martinez gets a hand to it.
3 minutes. Time.
Trying to play the offside trap there, but Patterson just sat in. That is on ball. Got away with that one. Oh, come on. He was off. No, I tried to play him offside. He was offside, surely. I knew I wouldn't be able to keep up with him for pace, so I tried to step up. Undone by my woeful passing again. Come on, surely. I'm going to freeze frame that in a minute. I want to see it. Yeah. He's well onside. My fault entirely that we are down here, having opted to try and play the offside trap. Oh, Widrington getting ahead of the defender there and nearly getting us back level terms with Everton. Great football by Everton. Hudson-Odoi steals in. Greenwood peels off. And there we go. chasing this game. Everton have accelerated away. 2 goals to the better now. A very good piece of play by Greenwood as he stepped back, allowing him to get that space on Patterson. And then just finishes it with ease. 3-1. Okay, time to roll the tactical dice. 4-2-4 coming up. Nystrom and Shelby coming into the action. Let's see if we can turn this thing around or whether we're going to end up shipping some more goals. Nystrom. Oh, on the turn. First touches of the game. A positive change already. The keeper had it covered though. Patterson sends it out wide here for Shelby to chase it in. Sends it back across. Round the corner. And Nystrom can't get a toe on it. Fredrickson. Oh, great tackle. But it's come out to Shelby. And there we go. The referee calls for the full-time whistle. It's another loss here on the road. And Everton were the better team. We really need to get our lives sorted out, because otherwise we are looking down the barrel of a difficult running in the Premier League. Okay, here we go. Solihull Moors versus Norwich at home at Moorlands Park. Marshall on the score sheet after just 3 minutes. Norwich obviously just a bit further down in the table than ourselves. We do have our best lineup out in terms of overall ratings though, so I would expect the team to be doing particularly well in this fixture. But let's hope we can hold out here and get ourselves a victory. It's looking like a tight one until Marshall there gets his second of the game and puts it beyond doubt. Solihull Moors victorious against Norwich. Right, so here we go. Last game of the episode, we head to the Etihad, and we know this enemy. We faced them in the last episode. However, they have got some injuries, which plays into our hands obviously, and they do have a few tired players that I can't really swap out. Having said that, I am going to the 4-3-1-2 formation. I want to try and crush them in midfield. Let's see if we can finally get a result here in a played game in this episode. It's a poor pass, but then that is a poor piece of play by Patterson as well. Done it again. It was Bobby Firmino in the cup last episode that got them off the mark, and the Brazilian is there to step up again, and it's out of nowhere. What a goal. Well, 7 minutes in and already a mountain to climb.
Number 10.
Of course, which we will do. Great play there. Bellingham. Oh, Klosterman there just getting his body in the way. Need to get hold of the ball, and Manchester City are just playing it around for fun at the moment. Unable to get the ball off of them. Oh, well done, Patterson. Bobby Firmino with a brace. And I know you can't see me, but I am sat here shaking my head. Some absolutely woeful defending. Bobby Firmino again. Taking the opportunity when it comes along. Good work by McCutcheon to feed it off to Jude Bellingham. Lovely ball, and he goes again. Set himself away down this left-hand side. We'll take the foul, ref. We'll take the foul, ref. Are you having an absolute laugh? How is that not a foul? Answers on a postcard, lads, because I have no clue how he has not given that. Delivers it to the back post. Thomas, though, comes and grabs and distributes quickly out to Bellingham, who has a man on him instantly, but that doesn't stop him. Nordstrom
The
through.
official has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes.
Yes!
Return.
Yes, Jude. There we go, lads. 1 back just before half time. The goal that we needed. A great piece of individual play by Nordstrom. Smashes it. Ederson manages to get there. But Jude is there to pick up the pieces. Get himself on the score sheet. Runners, lads. I need runners. Ederson there comes out to the rescue of City. It's more possession-based football from Manchester City as they look to open up a gap here on the edge of the box. Valverde, checking and driving, looking for space. That's surely offside. Indeed it is. And we survive another attack here from Manchester City. Valverde across to Smith. Lovely ball in. And that's drifted just wide. Cutting us open at the minute here, City. Great save from Thomas as Isaac come through the pack. It's well worked. And Patterson finds himself some open space to deliver it into Nordstrom. Sends it off to Widrington. Rather rushed his shot there, Widrington. Right, a couple of changes. Jude Bellingham, who's been carrying that knock, is off the field of play. In place of him will be Thomas Shelby. And hopefully him and Fredrickson will help out in the battle to get a second goal here.
Number 10, Roberto Firmino.
Firmino not even on the field of play and picking up the Man of the Match award, and justly so. Got the 2 goals that have been the difference between the two teams here. Ref. They're just about to send it long for Nordstrom. And unfortunately, he blows the whistle, and it is yet another defeat here in the Premier League for us. We've got to turn the tide. That is for certain. 3 losses out of 4 in this episode, and the one that was a win was a simulated game.
Hi, can you chat to us for a second about the match?
Right guys, so it's pretty obvious we find ourselves in a pretty tough spot. An extremely poor run of form sees us now in 11th position with 19 points out of 14 games. But we do have to remember we had a very good start to the season and remind ourselves that we did come up from the Championship only last season. If we can drag ourselves out of this performance pit, there's still something that can be rescued from this season. And it's a season where I would suggest that most people expected us to be fighting against relegation anyway. So, as I always say, you can't win them all, and hopefully you appreciate the grind that this season is going to be. I'm not just here to show you me winning every single game, because that is not the way I do things around here. And if you did like the episode, don't forget to smash the like button for me. And if you're new around here, subscribe to the channel so you know when my stuff drops. But for now, I'm just going to say thanks for watching, stay safe, I'm out of here.
Thanks for the questions.